Alright, so folks, it is September the 29th, okay? Now, it hadn't been a horrible season because I have killed 2 deer, right? But I will say this. We got roughly 2 more weeks left in archery season before the boomsticks come out. And you best believe your boy Rick James is switching immediately over to the boomstick like a crackhead would relapsing, okay? We're going straight back to the boomsticks as soon as I get the chance. But it's been a rough archery season because I could not find my lucky face mask, right? It's got like these ghillie suit properties where the leaves come off of it and whatnot. And you know, you put it on here like this right here. And it actually doubles as like an insect thing too. Keeps the insects off of you real nice and good. So I've been like really stressing over this face mask because I just didn't want to buy another one, and B, it's from Amazon, so I'd have to order it to get a replacement. But guess what? Old Jordan found it in the building. Thank God. Alrighty, folks. So we was able to harvest the doe today, and it's you know, took a shot on her. She was 40 yards, quartering kind of hard to me. I thought I was gonna hit her in the sternum and the chest and go out her right hand side. Things changed out. She jumped a little bit. It hit her right in the broadside. Didn't go very far. She came right into the corn. She worked that corn for a little while. Would never come in to where I could shoot straight out the blind. And then another deer must have winded us, blew, and it sent her walking up my left-hand side as if I'm in the blind, and I was able to squeeze off a shot with the crossbow. You know, we're extremely thankful for this. Taking the life of something is not something you should necessarily be proud of. It is, or find happiness in. It makes me happy to know that I was able to harvest this animal ethically, quick, and that it's going to go to a good cause, because we eat nothing but deer meat. This is the first deer you got to see me kill on camera. This is the first one of 9 more, 7 more to go. So we thank you, and remember, if you can, like, share, and subscribe. If you like seeing hunting videos, if you think the video is bad, my cameraman scared to death of the recoil of a crossbow. Don't know what her problem is.
Sorry, guys.
There's no, that right there has very little recoil, believe it or not. I mean, it's almost like it has none, because it's a crossbow. But in the video, you'll see my cameraman's anticipating the shot. When I shoot, she jerks, and the camera goes all over the place. You get to see the corner of the blind for a long time, because apparently some people don't understand move over. But this is our first time filming a hunt like this and actually having success. So I'm 100% happy with it. I'm going to upload the video, and I'm going to be as proud as possible, because at the end of the day, what everybody else thinks doesn't matter. But if you could like, share, subscribe, it would help us out greatly, and it helps us kind of get our name out there. I will say this: today we shot the PSE Coalition crossbow with the Cabela's scope on it, with a PSE Thunderbolt and a Schwacker broadhead. It went in about 6 inches and then stopped in this wound channel. It didn't come through the other side. I'm suspecting it hit a big chunk of bone. Most of the time with them Schwackers and that PSE Thunderbolt, it is a dead nuts pass through. I've hit deer full frontal and it come out the back hind leg and about cut their back leg off. Never have had a problem with them. That's the first time that's ever happened. But lucky enough, it did get enough penetration to knock her off her feet and eventually eliminate her. We used the Primo shoot stick, the one that's trigger actuated. I had one that was the cheapest one on the face of the planet for a long time. Had to pull it, push it, pull it, push it to get it to go down. And, you know, I reconditioned my lifestyle so I could buy me a few things in life, and that was one of them. So I didn't have to do all that. You pull the trigger, it slides up, slides down. If you want it to be real tall, like say you're walking out and you're going to shoot standing full length, you can slide it down. Game winner chair from Academy, Sam's Club archery backpack. That's just the stuff we used. We used a beat up broken iPhone to record the video, and typically I'm wearing all strata camo because I do believe in matching camo, but laundry day does come. Even with your hunting clothes, you gotta wash them sometime. So like I said, like, share, subscribe, we greatly appreciate it. If the content's not for you, that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I mean, say what you want to say. Not very many people get the opportunity to come out here in God's creation and harvest an animal like this. and not very many people can harvest them ethically. This deer didn't walk 10 foot. People are going to get on to me about being an able-bodied person, morbidly obese that is, shooting a crossbow. I set out here for the first 3 weeks of this season with a compound bow. New to it. I can shoot a target with my eyeballs closed. What I can't do is anticipate the fact that all these little micro limbs are going to get in the way. I had a chance to I shot at the same deer 3 times in one day with my bow, and it kept hitting limbs because I sat here all day long. Took another shot on a deer from the blind to the road, to this access road right here, and it hit another twig, and it went flying all over the place. Ended up in a pine tree. I took home a 10-point pine tree that day. So sometimes it's best to put the training wheels back on when you're not ready to ride down the street in your bike. To me, people hate on people with crossbows. The difficulty goes crossbow, compound, recurve. So that's the beginning. You should probably try this. Go to a compound bow, get familiar with it, and then keep elevating how difficult you make it on yourself. For the most part, that's how it should work. Anybody who's willing to go out, spend the money on the weapon, spend the money on the blind, spend the money on cultivating the place where they're hunting, it doesn't matter what they shoot. Because at the end of the day, nobody else paid for what they're doing. It doesn't make them any less of a person to shoot a crossbow. What it does is it makes me more conscious. I'm not going to shoot something, injure a deer, and not be able to finish the job, and have my deer 9 miles away, having to have a dog track it. I could shoot a crossbow and kill the deer, and it be dead in 20 foot, and that's the difference. There's guaranteed penetration. There's guaranteed deployment on mechanicals almost. This is the first time I've shot that crossbow at, I know of, 40 deer, and I've never had one not deploy until today. So, but it still killed the deer. So, like I said, we appreciate y'all watching. Thank you, and have a blessed day. And remember, Jesus loves you.